Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going home. I've booked a half day because I am absolutely knackered. I didn't sleep last night. I haven't slept all weekend really. So I need to go, number one, to get some shopping because I've got no food, because the events of the weekend overtook absolutely everything that I usually do. So with the traffic round here and Birmingham in general, there's no middle road sort of people. You get the people that go absolutely mental, and then you get people like this who he's doing 18 miles an hour. 18 miles an hour. There's being cautious, and then there's causing problems, and he's causing problems. Whoa, bloody hell. I don't think the wide angle actually shows how close that was. That was ridiculous. As you can see in the GoPro, I've got somebody sitting behind me. Now the wide angle lens doesn't show it, but when I'm doing 30 miles an hour and he's probably around about 10 feet behind me, maybe 15, which is way too close. Way too close. Even for a bloody car against a car or a car against a motorbike, that is just way too close. I'm not flooring it. Shit! Oh, bumps. Oh, big holes in the road. This is what you get when you're on a high-powered bike. Is you get arseholes like that who just sit right up your chuff. Really does annoy me. Traffic lights. When red light shows, wait here. So he sits 100 yards back from the wait here sign. Unbelievable. Somebody careful of people bloody walking out here, and you've got to be careful of cars pulling out like that, and you've got to be careful of arseholes like that, and then people in Skodas like that. All named Nigel. VBMS. It now logs the maximum current, the maximum watts, the minimum voltage is being added, minimum battery voltage, all these stats that you get off the cycle analyst. Maximum speed, did I say that? Maximum speed already works. Distance travelled isn't quite working yet. Bloody hell, it's hot today. This is going to be a bloody good test of these hub sinks, because this is the first time it's been this temperature on my journey home, which every single time I go home, I don't know why, but at the end of it I always give it a good burnout. So it'll be a really good test of efficiency. Shooby-doo. Be-doo. Really, I shouldn't have come to work on this morning. I charged it up last night because I was so tired when I went to bed, but I couldn't get to sleep, and obviously with getting up this morning and the batteries are fully charged, I had to come out on it. I can't leave them fully charged. I keep looking at my front forks, because when I'm going over bumps I can see them going backwards and forwards. I don't know if they're worn or that's how they always have been, but I've never noticed it before, and it's a bit concerning. The other good thing about VBMS, I think I mentioned it before, is it does auto logging. So as soon as the current goes above 10 amps it starts logging, and obviously every time you stop and you don't have to reset it, it automatically resets itself, and then when you pull off again on a different journey after X amount of seconds, it classes it as a different journey, it starts logging again. So if I was to stop now for, I think mine's set to 10 minutes, if I was to stop for 10 minutes, it'd reset itself and then assume that the next journey is a new one. Not like the cycle analyst, because the cycle analyst itself, if you get off it and you forget on it again the next day or a week later or a month later and forget to reset it, it just continues, which I suppose is good, but no, it's not. I don't like that feature about it. I mean, in reality, it should just record everything that you do, and just like my app does. Well, Grin Technologies, if you want to buy the development and everything else, let me know. I'm sure we can come to a 6-figure sum agreement. One of the benefits of coming out this time of the day, there's very little traffic. And there's the M5 motorway. It's the M5 M6 junction. That's where they both junction. That's where they both join up. That one there's the M5 South, and this is somewhere in Borsalish. Oh, I'm crap at knowing where. I ain't got a clue where I am. I know where I'm going on all the roads, but I ain't got a clue where it is. Yew Tree Estate. I'll tell you something, you don't half get to know where the holes are and the big bloody bumps and everything. Oh, you really do. So people are going to be sitting in the comments and they're going to be thinking, oh, what protections he got on today? Well, apart from the usual condom, I got these on and a t-shirt and steel toe cap boots, just in case I go past a car that I really don't agree with. Oh, this is a nice leisurely ride. It's so... I don't know what it is about when I'm going home at the usual sort of a time, but it's like a bloody mission. It's a mission to get there as quick as absolutely humanely possible and sod the consequence all the time. But for some reason, I'm just not in the mood for going fast today. And the other thing as well about going fast, I can't really explain it, but I feel safer going fast when there's a lot of traffic, because you can use the traffic to shield you, as I explained in a previous video. And you can also get up behind traffic, so if the traffic's going fast, you've got to go fast, because otherwise you find yourself being bloody rammed off the road. Traffic is your worst enemy and your best friend. Believe me, it is. Like, we're coming up to this junction here, so this car here, I'm going to use it to shield me. So I've got one or two options. I either go on the inside and let it shield me that way, stop wobbling Tony, or I'll do this. You see, sitting on the inside, you know, as long as you know they're not going to pull in on the left. If you sit on the inside of the traffic, any car coming from the right turning left isn't going to, or is less likely to hit you. Okay, I am now sitting in the middle of all the traffic on a push bike when there's traffic. Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Oh dear. Don't. you know, it's almost, it's almost too hot today to be out on a bush bike. It's bloody, oh, it's cruel. I am so hot. I've never known weather like this. I mean, when I was coming to work this morning, it was 19 degrees at 4 o'clock in the bloody morning. That's just unheard of in the UK, and it must be in that. The humidity must be around about 90 degrees, maybe a bit higher. And I know people are going to say, yeah, but what about California? What about this? What about that? Yeah, I know, but we're not used to this bloody weather. We come from it's a very cold climate, very harsh at times. Generally, the UK is a very cold place. And I've got people saying, well, what about this place? What about that place? What about that place? It goes 100 and something degrees in the summer and then minus 40 in the winter. Well, yeah, fair enough. But we're just used to cold weather all the time. So when it goes up, we're buggered. Oh, Totty, don't. It's so sketchy going around places like this, because you never know. You're trying to anticipate what people might do, what people are thinking, what people are looking at, what people have got their mind on at the time, and oh, it's so hard. You can't just, you know, when you get in a bloody Veyron, as Jeremy Clarkson once rightly said, you have to look what's a mile ahead of you. You have to look what's in front of you. You have to look at all the potholes. You have to look at absolutely everything, and only then can you open it up. See, here again, I won't go in front of these people because it's not safe. It's just not safe to do it. So if you sit behind traffic in built-up areas, not a bus. Oh no, don't ever sit behind a bloody bus. Sit behind a car. I mean, this is about 20 foot behind the car. So again, I'm using the car to try and shield me from, number one, people walking out, and number two, other cars from pulling out. Whew. And we're through. See, people have said about the strobes that I've got on the front. Oh, that's the one thing you don't like to see, isn't it? People have said about the strobes that I've got on the front of this. And strobes are a distraction. Sorry, but a distraction from what? I don't quite understand what you. I don't quite understand what you're getting at. A distraction from what exactly? Other traffic? Me? I don't get it. To me, with strobe lights on the front, I haven't got them on at the minute, but with strobe lights on the front, isn't that an attraction rather than a distraction? It attracts their attention to me and it points them in my direction. So I would have thought it was completely the opposite. They're designed as an attraction, not a distraction. But each to their own, you know. Look this way, look this way, look this way. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'm sorry this has been a boring one, but my mind is, I'm on so many things at the minute. I can't concentrate on anything but what's on my mind. I'm just really struggling at the moment. So thanks for watching, and oh god, I'll catch you next time. And remember, don't go out without clean knees. Where the hell did that come from, Tony?